Miranda Lambert, Automatic, Kicks 105.5. Good morning to you. It is 7:49. As he does, joining us about 10 minutes till 8 o'clock every hump day, it's Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. How are you?
It's good policies. Well, I'll be fine if you can actually tell me you're going to stay and, actually have an interview with me this time rather than saying, I got jury duty. I ain't got no time for you, bro. Got to go.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I actually I have a case that I'm on that I got drawn for, but it's not today. So you're good.
Oh, so you have to go back. You were drawn, huh?
I was, yes.
'Cause
Luck
you're the
of the draw.
You're the all-American boy. Who wouldn't want you as a juror?
Do you know anyone in our office? Yes, I know you all personally. So what? You're still on the case. No!
Guilty! I want a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
So, some questions that I had that I was sitting here thinking about while you were running. Slightly behind.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
My sick wife will thank you more.
Do you do a newsletter or like a bulk email every now and again to all your clients?
You know, that's something that we've tossed around, but we've really not gone that route.
Because you do so many things social media-wise.
Right.
And we put that out for them to come and see you.
Right.
And I was wondering if you did anything that just says, during the holidays, maybe happy, Yom Kippur or Christmas or whatever the case may be.
I want to thank you for pointing out all of our shortcomings this morning.
Hey,
No, we actually don't do that. It's something we certainly have tossed around. There's many ways to do it, but we just, being a small office, our focus really is on the customers and making sure that we're reviewing their policies and assisting them. So, with what little time we have left after that, that's when we do
sleep.
No,
no sleep.
No sleep. No,
sorry.
No, but that's when we start really focusing on some of the social media aspects because we have time for that. But when it comes to drafting a newsletter, no, we've not made that yet. But I'm not aware of anyone necessarily who's doing that. So maybe we should.
Yeah, well, and at the same point, nobody's like, I'm just so lost without a Barrett Insurance Agency
I want more
email.
insurance information. That would make my life complete.
Well, speaking of insurance information, do you say to people, here are some common mistakes that homeowners do, and I'm recommending to you more as, not as a policyholder, but just as a friend or somebody who's saying, these things may be in code, but I think that you should do a little more to help yourself with whether the cost or, being cold or whatever the case may be.
We don't do the energy efficiency, but we certainly are looking for the safety items. And if I am reviewing a property, whether I'm going to be able to write that property or not, if I see something that seems out of whack or could be a concern for any insurance company, or even a safety concern in general, I do try to point it out. The big one, of course, being improper wood stove installations.
Right, and I'm not talking about obvious infractions that make it hard for somebody to have coverage.
Sure.
I was just talking about, you say, oh, well, you'd probably not trip over this step if you put a little concrete. Do you have, contractors or anything that you recommend that people, if you see an infraction or something you can't cover, you say, I need that wood stove XYZ, and then here's somebody I think that would do a good job for you?
We don't give any one specific name, but we certainly keep a list. So when we come across contractors of any field, whether they be those who are tree cutters or those that are, contractors for doing renovations around the house or wood stove cleaning or chimney cleanings, wood stove installations, when we find folks that have a good reputation and kind of speak for themselves, we certainly keep those names available, but we don't give an absolute recommendation for any one individual.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's on your mind this morning?
Honestly, not a lot.
Okay.
I really hate this. Hey, stop laughing. Your daughter's behind you laughing at me. No, so we're getting into that shift of the year where things are going to be happening again. People are going to start looking at snowmobiles. People are going to start looking at other options for coverage for different things for the different times of the season. Just want to make sure that if you get a snowmobile, shop around. Plenty of quotes can be found out there. We actually will be picking up a new company as of January 1. That will allow us to write snowmobiles with another market. So that'll give us 4 total carriers that we're writing snowmobiles with a monoline policy, and then we have another 3 or 4 that we write with in other ways. But certainly do your due diligence on any project that you're doing.
Okay,
and
so
there you go.
Let's say snowmobiles. You have said in the past, if I'm like in New Hampshire or Mass, I'm covered if I have my insurance. But if I go up to Canada, do I need to have extra insurance on my snowmobile?
Wow. I would recommend a Canadian provincial insurance card, but I'm not sure if they, it's not been a forever thing where they require snowmobiles to have insurance in Vermont. That's only been gosh, 10 or 12 years maybe. Give
If
or
I'm
take.
just driving my car up there.
Right. If you're in your car up there, you definitely need a provincial card. But
You said they're orange or something?
they're yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah. But I don't know if Canada has the same requirement that you insure your snowmobile. But if they do, maybe a provincial card wouldn't be a bad idea. I've actually never come across that.
Okay, well, see, something you could look up and tell me the answer to next week.
Go fast.
All right, unbelievable. We've stayed somewhat in time today.
It's amazing what happens when I have nothing to bring to the table.
That's all right. I had it all set up. You just had to come in and dine.
I love it.
All right, my buddy. If you have questions about your insurance policies, you can call anytime and ask, and he will gladly sit down and talk to you about what he personally recommends for you and what his companies can cover for you. You could buzz up Barrett Insurance Agency at St. Johnsbury.
And because you said we're on time, I'm going to throw this in to make us overtime. Remember that it's not just me. It's my wife, Jennifer Barrett, who is a co-owner of the agency. We also have Kim Panton, who is Jen's mother. Yes, I'm crazy. And Anita Scholander. So all four of us are licensed in Vermont and New Hampshire, and we're all more than willing to help you out. You can call us at 748-5224. Visit us online, thebarrettagency.com, Google+, Facebook, and YouTube, all Barrett Insurance Agency.
I'd imagine that at some points during the year that harmonies are flying around that building. Did you ever see My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Yes. Yeah.
The harmonies. I blame the harmonies. All right, buddy. You take care.